Over the next few minutes, we're going to discuss what is all the fuss about regarding obesity, especially in children. We're also going to talk about what it is we know about childhood obesity, and also, is this really an issue for our children in the Southern Grampians region? So let's begin. What is all the fuss about? Obesity is something that can impact on every single aspect of our life, whether we're aware of it or not. It can have an absolutely enormous effect on our physical well-being. It increases our risk to many preventable diseases, such as diabetes, cancer, cardiovascular disease. Obesity also affects our mental health, with an increased risk to depression, anxiety, or low self-esteem. Obesity also has an impact on how well our children are doing in schools and their educational attainment, as well as later on in life with their employment opportunities. What obesity really means to our children can also be represented in these two graphs. On the left-hand side, we've got our current life expectancy, which is 85 years. And on the right-hand side, if an adult is diagnosed as being obese, conservative estimations are that they're going to have a reduced life expectancy of up to 10%. Keep in mind that is conservative. The other thing we need to factor in is that if a child is diagnosed as being overweight or obese, this problem is not going to go away as they get older. All evidence is suggesting that a child that is overweight or obese will become an adult that is overweight or obese. Another factor that we must consider when looking at childhood obesity is that if a child is diagnosed as being obese, they're going to have 19 years of reduced healthy living years. What that means is that close to 2 decades of their life is going to be lived with a poorer quality of life. Okay, so we know that obesity isn't a nice thing. We know that if a child is obese, there's every chance they're going to be getting one of many preventable diseases that's going to be impacting on every aspect of their life, and in fact it's going to be shortening their life and the quality of life that they're living. So I guess the question is this really an issue? How many of our kids in the Southern Grampians region are overweight or obese? Up until recently, we had no idea whether obesity really was a problem for our children living in the Southern Grampians. There was no data available, certainly not at the local level, and very limited data available at a state and national level. Earlier this year across the Great South Coast, which includes the Southern Grampians region, students from grades 2, 4 and 6 were measured. 70% of the schools in the region participated, and an astounding 91% of the students consented and also participated in the evaluation. And so now we're in a very fortunate situation where for the first time we have an accurate picture on the health and weight status of our children in the Southern Grampians region. It's time to see the results. For grade 2 students across the Southern Grampians, 27% of boys and 35% of girls are classified as being overweight or obese. For grade 4 students, 35% of boys and an absolutely staggering 52% of girls are classified as overweight or obese. And for the grade 6 students, 37% of boys and 38% of girls are classified as overweight or obese. Now, while it may all seem doom and gloom, rest assured, there is good news. The latest evidence is telling us that childhood obesity is preventable. And based on this evidence, a lot of work has already begun across the Southern Grampians region to make the healthy choice the easy choice. But the evidence is also telling us that it's going to take a whole community approach, all of us working together to change the way we do things in the Southern Grampians, so that the healthy choice becomes the easy choice. To see all of the great work that is happening, or to see how you can help, simply go to www.GenR8Change.com.